sectors for the welcome address and context setting.
First time that we have organized an investor outreach program, a road show, come orientation session for textile industry, the entire value chain in eastern India at Bhubaneshwar in Odisha. I extend a very warm welcome to each one of you who have come from far and wide, accepting the invitation from Government of Odisha, believing in the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister Shri Mohan Charan Majhi, and ready to invest in Odisha. In the next few minutes, I will take you through some briefs about Odisha, Odisha's journey in industrial development. Odisha will be the growth engine of the development journey of the country in the next 25 years. Ladies and gentlemen, the operative parts, the important parts in this vision statement is the fact that Odisha will be the growth engine. That means it is the engine which will lead the growth of the country. And most importantly, he is talking of the next 25 years. He is not talking of the past 25 years. He is talking of the next 25 years, which of Odisha in the textile sector, in entire value chain of textile sector, where each one of you will play a role. Sir, before I move further, I would, and mineral processing. We are number one in metallurgy and allied sectors, number one in steel, number one in stainless steel, number one in aluminium, very large producer of cement and so on and so forth. We are look at the top line. It is generally, people think of this, when people consider this, people start from the right hand side and it can rise very high. Can you imagine a high building, strong building on 3 pillars? No. Can you imagine a building with 4 pillars where one of the pillars is weak and other 3? Now this is just a snapshot of what is in store in these 5 locations. If you like one, this is the kind of ready to move in industrial infrastructure which we have organized before functional ports and several upcoming ports. In future, all these ports can actually open up the markets for you in Southeast Asia, in East Asia, which is where these 4 reimbursement of net SGST and above all, a very large incentive on local employment. 6,000 rupees per women worker and 5,000 rupees per male worker for 5 years is what is the incentive support apart from ESI and EPF reimbursement. We must have heard of China plus 1 strategy, Bangladesh plus 1 strategy. Actually, no, all those are important at the national level. For example, from Shahi Exports who have a plant in Odisha. If Shahi Export has a revenue of 100 rupees, 40 rupees comes to Odisha for the salary of the workers. This is the strength of textile industry, right? This is why we are having this Odisha Tex 2025, because we realize that this is the only industry which actually translates the incentives into immediate return for the people of Odisha. इंसेंटिव रे खर्चा करिबा किंतु ओडिशा वासी 3000 कोटी टंका प्रत्येक वर्ष पाइबे माने अमर 1000 कोटी टंका जो राज्य सरकार खर्च करिवे 3000 कोटी टंका केओंझर वासी पाइबे बोलंगीर वासी पाइबे संबलपुर वासी पाइबे जगतसिंहपुर वासी पाइबे
Textile and apparel ecosystem. Let's take a look at the video.
Where nutrition meets innovation, where fiber meets fashion. Odisha is charting a visionary path to become the textile capital of Eastern India by 2030 under the dynamic leadership of Sri Mohan Charan Majhi. The government of Odisha has laid a strong foundation for a globally competitive textile and apparel ecosystem. At the heart of this transformation is an integrated network of 6 functional textile parks across Bhadrak, Cuttack, Khordha and more.
Come invest in Odisha because this is the right time. यही समय है, सही समय है.
Driving Odisha's fiber to fashion corridor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a matter of great pride for Odisha that so many industry pioneers
and supported by dynamic institutions like EDCO and EPICOL, Odisha is emerging as a preferred manufacturing destination. It is offering the world-class infrastructure, very industry-specific policy and incentive, and most importantly, a single window, transparent governance system. The textile and apparel policy is a standout framework which is not only attracting a lot of investment, but also providing, or bringing up a vertically integrated ecosystem in the state and providing jobs to thousands of people in the state. Equally commendable is the skilling initiatives in the state, programs that are developed by the OSDA and very tailored skill programs that have developed is ensuring that the workforce is job ready, and it is also helping the upliftment of communities in very remote areas and especially empowering women. One of the leading lifestyle apparel brand in India. How has this become possible is basically because of the 22,000 people that we employ and the products that we are able to bring out and sell it into the market.
We're just not a manufacturer, we are part of retail chain as well. We are across pan-India. And we grow in baby and mother categories, and we are really fast growing business in terms of trajectory of business. In terms of Odisha, we've invested in garment manufacturing in Khurda. Close to about 250 crores of investment, and we are planning to start operations by 2026, third quarter 2026, with employing close to about 5,000 people. Well, looking into my experience, I'm here today to also confirm that I'll be investing into backward integration as well and going into spinning and processing. With the future of textile industries to come and look at exploring new avenues here as for industrially.
Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail Limited, being represented by Ms. Priyanka Pradeshni, who's already on stage here with us. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Page Industries, being represented by Mr. Nitin Kumar. And the next would be First Steps Baby Wear Private Limited, Color Tone, being represented by Mr. Manish Pasi. First Steps Baby Wear Private Limited, being represented by Mr. Manish Pasi. We then invite SAPL Industries Private Limited also to be there close to the stage, represented by Mr. Pramod Kumar Mahavar. There's Wild Lotus Fashion Private Limited, represented by Mr. Saroj Kumar Ray, to please join us close to the stage. Yes, SAPL Industries Private Group, represented by Mr. Sambit Patnaik. I request Mr. Patnaik also to come close to the stage. After Tri-Metro, we will also have MAS India Clothing Private Limited, represented by Mr. Pilani Dalu K. I request him to also please request Adisham Ventures Private Limited, being represented by Mr. Madan Mohan Subramanian, to please join close to the stage. I'll also request Sports King India Limited, being represented by Mr. Shabasti, to please join on stage. Please, it's a token of appreciation from our side. Adisham Ventures Private Limited. We will have then Sports King India Limited, KPR Mill Limited, and Tirupur Export Association and CI Tirupur. So Sports King India Limited, followed by KPR Mill Limited, being represented by Mr. Anand Krishnan. Private Limited. We would like to thank all of them for being an integral part of the Odisha textile ecosystem. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we are very grateful to all of them for being a part of the textile ecosystem of Odisha, and thank you so much.
This sector is a sector we hope will be helping towards this. That is 1 crore by 2047, and every year it means 5 lakh people will have to be given employment, and that's again a sector. That's why this sector is going to play a very, very critical role. Patient rate in Odisha is 49% presently. We intend to take it up to 70%. And if we do that, again, it is this sector which is going to contribute, because as you all were mentioning, 80% of your employees would be women. Our entire vision is anchored on 3 broad pillars. Pillar 1 is prosperity, so which is port-led growth, more industrialization, urbanization, wellness, how we would like our people to be fit, to be healthy, have good nutrition. Third is equity. And that is again an area where we feel the textile sector will be playing a very important role. Because as Hemant was mentioning, already the kind of geographical growth that is taking place for this textile sector,
You're witnessing new partnerships, so a little bit of energetic and enthusiastic response from all of you would be appreciated with a big round of applause. So I'll once again repeat KPR, Southern Ventures Private Limited, SAP Industries Private Limited, and Bonco from Khordha, and Alco Industries signed 2 MOUs with Ranger and Sambalpur. For the next group in the garment, we have a group photograph with all our partners before we invite the next. All right, a big round of applause for our first group in the garment sector. I request Mr. Punyan. We are extremely delighted with the employment potential being generated here through these MOUs. I see a lot of applause from our dignitaries on stage. If you can all match with that, that would be really awesome. Exchange, of course, a quick group photograph before we go to the last group in the garment sector. We are truly grateful for all these new partnerships today on the occasion of ODISHA TEX 2025. A new milestone in the textile journey of Odisha. Thank you everyone. Again, a big round of applause. grateful to all the three.
The future growth story. So for that, once again, I am really thankful to you. So during the industry's presentation, you have seen, as per vision of our Honorable Chief Minister, we need more industries, we need more employment, but at the same time, we require more of skilled manpower. That's why the skill development is one of the foundational pillars. If you have seen in that presentation, population is between 15 to 34 years. And at the same flexibility that you can employ, you can train at your own. Training of trainers, we do have in World Skill Center, we train. If you want, many of industries, MSMEs, they are sending their employees.
Come to par. I think one of the first things which the Honorable Chief Minister desired was, we have such a, what we call a demographic dividend. We have youth who are coming out and they need jobs. So he said our first priority should be growth and employment. Having said that, then after analysis, he narrowed down. When we was told that these are the sectors, these are the job opportunities, this is our employment, how much they'll create, we narrowed out on textiles, apparel, non-leather footwear, etc. Third, we realized that it's a huge global opportunity, huge global market, and then we directed that whatever we do in Odisha should be ensure global competitiveness for the investors. Otherwise, it's not going to, domestic market is just not enough.
Followed by a quick group photograph. Let's have a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
And government. And we are present in the state of Tamil Nadu, like Sir said, Coimbatore and Tirupur region. Now this is our first foray other than Tamil Nadu. We have other states, but not in textile business. We are in sugar manufacturing in the state of Karnataka, but textile, this will be our first foray. Our experience so far with Odisha has been very, very conducive. We have met with Hemanta Sharma sir 2 months back. We came along with our chairman and MD, and we have met him, and he was very welcoming. And he
Expressing my sincere gratitude for providing Shahi Exports an opportunity to share thoughts with this august gathering. Shri Hemant Sharma ji, ACS, has already explained beautifully the advantages of being in Odisha. So I need not replicate that, what actually is available in Odisha. Let me tell you about Shahi Exports. We began in this apparel manufacturing 50 years ago. This was a small enterprise started by a women entrepreneur, and it really grew up like anything. Today, we are operating 70 plus units throughout India, and we are employing 1.25 lakh workers and having export base of $1 billion US, which is largest in India right now.
I'll now request Ms. Pridhishni for the industry perspective.
Of Odisha, I am from a small place called Andhapur in Keonjhar district, and I am daughter-in-law from Cuttack. So, being outside Odisha and working since last 20 plus years, it's a pleasure to meet you all and try to welcome you all to FICCI and Grasim Industries Limited. I congratulate Honorable Chief Minister and the dignitaries of Odisha to have the initiative rollout is to have dialogue with the companies in the textile value chain. FICCI is truly honored and privileged to be industry partner of Government of Odisha in this endeavor. The FICCI Textiles and Technical Textile Committee has been actively engaged in driving key initiatives to support the growth of textile sector. It has signed 2 more MOUs for units in Sambalpur and Keonjhar through Hindalco. In addition to what we have discussed today, with regards to the units coming up in different sectors and value chain of textile, I will add a little bit on the infrastructure, ecosystem and grants being provided by the state for the startup ecosystem. And I will encourage the entrepreneurs to please focus and work on this.
We believe one thing very clearly: industry cannot grow alone. It needs the right environment to succeed. That's why the government has been working steadily to build that environment step by step, whether it's clear policies like IPR 2022 and the ODISHA apparel and technical textile policy, or setting up dedicated textile zones with ready infrastructure, or using digital platform like GoSwift for faster approval. We have been trying to remove every hurdle from the system. A new unit expanding one or exploring sourcing options. Odisha will support you, not control you. बंधुगण, आमे जदि देखिबा ओडिशा इतिहास रे टेक्सटाइल बा बयन शिल्प आम ओडिशा इतिहास अत्यंत समृद्ध। जदि पूर्व को आमे देखिबा
श्रीअंग को केंद्र रे गड़ा जाउथबा श्री गीत गोविंद श्लोकावली मंडित खंडुआ पटरे आच्छादन करा जाउथबा। एबे करुणा श्रीकृ प्रस्तुत खंडुआ पट महाप्रभुक सेवार लागुछि। ओडिया जातिर कुल देवता को हाथ बुणा लुगा समर्पित हेबा हेउछि ओडियार भक्ति परंपरा एक अंश और प्राचीन बयन संस्कृतिर अनिष्ट प्रमाण। अतीतरू वर्तमान पर्यंत यही बयन संस्कृति आम आशीर्वाद आनी कही रखा चाहे बयन अस्मिता होची आमर अतीत वर्तमान और भविष्य। कपा बा कटन होची समग्र भारत में सबुठारु उत्कृष्ट धरणर प्रकार। मलबेरी टसर और एरीपोक आदि 3 प्रकार रेशम चाष आमर प्रसिद्धि लाभ कर। खुशीर कथा भद्रखरे टेक्निकल टेक्सटाइल पार्क माननीय मुख्यमंत्री निकट अतीत घोषणा करिसेंती। खोर्धा कालीबेटी 278 एकर परिमित स्थान में टेक्सटाइल पार्क और खोर्धा आरंभ ठारे 179 एकर परिमित स्थान में अपैरल पार्क उत्सर्गित जोन राज्य सरकार विकास करिसेंती। इच्छा शक्ति और दृढ़ आंतरिकता रही। इंडस्ट्रियल पॉलिसी रिजोल्यूशन 2022 ओडिशा अपैरल एंड टेक्निकल टेक्सटाइल पॉलिसी 2022 शिल्पपति और निवेशक सुजोग और संभावना को अधिक परिव्याप्त करी।
2036, the state is launching a new old chapter in industrial growth under the visionary leadership of Honorable Chief Minister Shri Mohan Charan Maji. Today, Odisha unveils 6 world-class textile, apparel and footwear parks designed to create 1 lakh jobs by 2030, powered by industry, innovation. Textile Park, Jagatsinghpur. Textile Park, Keonjhar. Apparel Park, Sambalpur. Apparel Park, Ganjam. Footwear Park, Cuttack. From power, water, seamless connectivity, warehousing, CETPs, worker hostels and upskilling centers, every park is built to empower both industry and workforce. And government support and 2,500 crore rupees in investor interest. These parks will create over 25,000 direct jobs in the first phase.
Because this is the right time. यही समय है, सही समय है।
Industrial growth isn't just about buildings and machines. It's about people, the hands that weave, stitch and shape our future. As part of ODISHA TEX 2025, with workers' hostel, a key step in making Odisha not just a textile hub, but a model of inclusive industrial growth. Capacity 1,000 beds, 4 hostel blocks with dedicated dining areas, 6 floors of modern, safe accommodation spread across 3.16 acres. From grow together.
समारोह में यहाँ उपस्थित होना मेरे लिए अत्यंत गर्व और खुशी की बात है। ये उड़ीसा में वस्त्र और परिधान के लिए पहला समर्पित सम्मेलन है। इस महत्वपूर्ण अवसर पर मैं उद्योग जगत के सभी अग्रणी और उभरते व्यक्ति विशेष को स्वागत करता हूँ। सब वस्त्र सिर्फ हाथों से प्रस्तुत होता है और एक चीज, ये सारे के सारे वस्त्र सिर्फ एक जगह पुरी या भुवनेश्वर से नहीं आता है। विधि और परंपरा के अनुरूप राज्य के विभिन्न क्षेत्र अलग अलग मठ से ये सब परिधान आते हैं। कपड़ा सिर्फ देश में सबसे ज्यादा रोजगार सृजन करता है। पर दुख की बात है, कृषि क्षेत्र की तरह कपड़ा क्षेत्र में भी ज्यादातर लोग अनौपचारिक श्रमिक के तौर पे कार्यरत हैं। हमारी सरकार इस स्थिति में सुधार लाने की कोशिश कर रही है। आप सब कपड़ा जगत से जुड़े हुए हैं। आप सब भली भांति जानते हैं कि पूरे विश्व में नामी गिरामी लग्जरी ब्रांड से जितना भी पोशाक और वस्त्र महंगी शोरूम में बेचा जाता है, उसमें से ज्यादातर भारत के छोटे छोटे उद्योग में बनता है और वो लोग सिर्फ अपना ठप्पा लगाते हैं। आप लोगों की फैक्ट्री में बनाया हुआ पोशाक दुबई मॉल की शोरूम में किसी और के नाम से बिक रहा है। अब समय आ गया है, भारत के पोशाक भी भारतीय ब्रांड के साथ पूरी दुनिया में बिकेगी। इसी दिशा से मैं निश्चित रूप से बहुत खुश हूँ कि आपने सारी जो क्षेत्रों में आप पहले ही आपका इंडस्ट्री काम कर रहा है और इसमें से आपने हमारा उड़ीसा के लोगों को, उड़िया लोगों को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा आपने जॉब वहाँ भी जाते हुए लोगों को आपने दिए हैं और हमको आप बोलते हुए बहुत खुशी बात अपना तरफ से आपने हमको दिए हैं और आप स्वयं वहाँ हमारा जो लेबर और जो वर्कर्स और जो स्किल आधार पर जिसको आपने वहाँ काम दिए हैं, वहाँ उनको काम देते देते उनका अम्यूनिटीज को सुनते सुनते आप सब चले हैं वहाँ एक फैक्ट्री लगाने के लिए, एक अपैरल और टेक्सटाइल का वहाँ मिल और इंडस्ट्री कि कितना ग्राउंड ब्रेकिंग हुआ वो तो पहले मेरे को बता माझी जी। मैंने बताया कि जी हमारा शुरू हो गया, ग्राउंड ब्रेकिंग में हम पीछे नहीं है। हमारा 4 अलग अलग दिनों में हमने 48 प्रकल्प का हमने श्री गणेश किया, मतलब ले ऑफ स्टोन दिए और 8 प्रोजेक्ट का हमने भी उद्घाटन किया है। इसी आधार पर 1,78,376 करोड़ 1,78,376 करोड़ रुपए के इन्वेस्टमेंट आज हमने ग्राउंड में पहुंच चुका है और निश्चित रूप से हमने 6 महीने के अंदर इतना करके दिखाया और अगले 6 महीने में हम निश्चित रूप से उसको डबल करने के लिए हमने आप लोगों के साथ जैसे MOU साइन आज हुआ और इससे पहले से भी हम दिल्ली में एक हमारा जो IOCL के साथ और कई 14-15 कंपनियों के साथ भी हमने MOU साइन किए थे और 53,300 लोगों की नियुक्ति इसी आधार पर हमारे लोग जो बाहर जा रहे थे काम करने के लिए, तमिलनाडु, आंध्रा, गुजरात, मुंबई, आज वहाँ काम करने के लिए उनको निश्चित रूप से एक बहुत बड़ा अपॉर्चुनिटी हमको मिलने जा रहा है। आप लोगों की सहयोग से और आप लोगों की उड़ीसा के लिए जैसे वहाँ इंडस्ट्री लगाने के लिए आप लोगों ने निष्पत्ति लिए हैं, इसी आधार पर निश्चित रूप से मैं आप लोगों को बहुत बहुत बधाई देना चाहता हूँ। आज जैसे आप लोगों के उपस्थिति में सफल रहा, इसी आधार पर हमने तय किया है कि हर साल में ऐसे उड़ीसा टैक्स कॉन्क्लेव उड़ीसा में हम कराएंगे और निश्चित रूप से अपैरल और टेक्सटाइल क्षेत्र में ज़्यादा जैसे हमने उसको टेक्सटाइल हब करने के लिए हमारा जो मन में है, निश्चित रूप से उसको साकार कर सकेंगे। से 7,000 और पुरुष कर्मचारियों को 5,000 से 6,000 रुपया हर महीना उन्हें सब्सिडी रूप से वो मिलेगा। प्रकृत कारीगर एवं अगणित बुणाकार माने जो माने काम करुछंती निरंतर भाव एवं मु प्रथम कहूली जे आमर संस्कृति आमर परंपरा हजार हजार वर्ष पूर्वर एवं महाप्रभु जगन्नाथंकर संस्कृति एवं तांकर सहित मध्य जड़ित एवं सेथिपाई हाथ बुणा अनेक वस्त्र आमे महाप्रभु जगन्नाथंकर परिधान क्षेत्र में आमे निरंतर भाव में प्रतिदिन तांको पाखकु आमे पठाउछु। विभिन्न जिले करवा जो आमर गोटे योजना अच्छी बलांगीर हो, केन्दुझर हो एवं ता सहित संबलपुर हो, दक्षिण ओडिशा रे, पश्चिम ओडिशा रे, उत्तर ओडिशा रे एवं ये भुवनेश्वर अंचल रे राजधानी ता परिसर भितर निश्चित भाव में आमको गोटे नुआ ये दिशा देव और आमको बहुत बड़ा गोटे सुजोग आज देवाई आज आम पाइछु। आपण मान सहयोग मु निश्चित भाव में आपण मान समस्त को सहयोग कारण धन्यवाद देवाई चाहूँ। समस्त सरकारी कर्मचारी को निवेदन करी जे अंतत पक्षरे सप्ताह को गोटे दिन ओडिशा रे निर्मित वस्त्र पोशाक को आपण माने परिधान करते। सप्ताह रे गोटे दिन एवं से भाव अंतत थरे निज जीवन काल भितर थरे ओडिशार बुणाकार मानक द्वारा प्रस्तुत करा जाउथबा जो वस्त्र ताकू आपण मार्केटिंग करके किणी घर को नियंतु। आपण मानकर यही छोटिया पदक्षेप निश्चित भाव में राज्यर पारंपरिक बयनशिल्प क्षेत्र में एक वैप्लविक आनी पारिबो।
2025 रो मुख्य अतिथि माननीय मुख्यमंत्री ओडिशा श्री मोहन चरण माझी महोदय को तांकर सदैव उपस्थिति मार्गदर्शन और वरिष्ठ नेतृत्व पाई मु बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और कृतज्ञता प्रकट करूछी। Opportunity to also express sincere thanks and gratitude to Chief Secretary Odisha Shri Manoj Ahuja for his constant guidance, support and perseverance in taking the textile and